Hey, it's Gary Cox. Welcome again to Cockpit Conversations. So this is where I get business people, everything from managers, entrepreneurs, consultants, bring them in the cockpit with us. And this time we got Nate up here, but we're going to bring Don. He's in the back. We're going to keep Don back there. Don has been a consultant for Billionaires. He's my go-to guy when I need a soundboard or a bouncing board. He's got so much experience, and this man knows more than so many people when it comes to what it means to truly, I mean truly take care of a customer at all costs. One of the things that we're lacking today in business is the understanding of what it's like to take care of the customer. Listen to this and you'll get a real true understanding of what it takes to understand the customer. Now we're in the cockpit, so every so often we might have to stop to talk to the ATC, and if I don't do that, Nate will be doing that. Don, welcome to Cockpit Conversations.
Hey Gary, thank you.
So Don, tell me about the story that you mentioned to me once before. Don has been in the car business, the car rental business for, I think, 20 years or so.
More than that.
More than that. So tell me the story that you had to spend, it was just crazy. Listen to Don.
Okay, well, we, as the Lindos Rent a Car, a small local company in Florida, we signed a Virgin Atlantic account and Virgin Holidays when they had one aircraft flying into Miami 3 days a week and 3 days a week to Newark. We provided the cars in Miami. So Virgin, after flying into Orlando, decided they're going to start flying to LA. We did not have an operation. My company had no operations in LA. So they went to see Alamo, and Alamo said, sure, we'll give you cars in LA, but you have to give us the Florida business. So of course I did not want to lose the Florida business. So I said I'd undertake to provide your cars in LA. So the first flight was coming in needing 190 cars. We ordered cars from various dealerships, and the flight was coming in on a Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we called the dealerships. Dealership said, don't worry, you'll have your cars. I said, where are the cars? The cars on the port in Long Beach. I said, well, why can't we send our staff to pick them up? I said, no, Long Beach is a union yard. You have to wait for truckers to bring them in. So I waited until Thursday afternoon, no cars. I decided I had to take action because these folks had booked their holidays 6 months, a year in advance. To get a car upon arrival, I could not disappoint the customer. So I had my Florida office, we could pick up 10 cars here, 10 cars there. I picked up all the cars in Florida, 150 cars. I had 2 retired men in each car, and we drove 150 cars cross-country to LA. That when the Virgin flight arrived on Saturday, nobody left without a car. The point I'm trying to make is you can't give a person an excuse who's traveling across the Atlantic with a family to get a car in LA to tell them that your dealer let you down. It's not acceptable. So we had to do it so we would not lose the account.
So check this out now. Don, his offices were in Florida. He got the account in California. He had to pay for extra employees, drive the cars from Florida to California, and then fly his people back. Did you have to drive the cars back as well once they were done with it?
No.
So you had to fly the people out, drive them out and fly them back.
We had to fly every driver back. So we had 150 cars, we had to fly 300 men back.
Wow.
The point is, here's the point. The point is that we kept the account for 25 years on an exclusive basis across America. The account grew. Virgin Atlantic started flying into Boston, to Las Vegas, into San Francisco, all over the country. Had we not done that, we'd never retain the account for 25 years. So the point I'm trying to make is don't give customers excuses. If a man can walk on the moon, we could get 150 cars to LA. That's the sum total of what I'm saying.
And I think the problem with most people is they think of the cost. And yes, there's going to be an initial cost, and they could have canceled you a year later, a month later, but you did what you were supposed to do to keep the contract, and like you said, 25 years later. So what I want you to do as you're listening to this and when you're done, I want you to think about how much are you willing to spend out of pocket and lose to keep that customer with the potential of hopefully, not guaranteed, but hopefully they'll stay with you for decades. Don, thank you so much. Any other final words that you would suggest to entrepreneurs?
Yes, one final word is the most important thing in giving customer service is your reliability. Honesty and then reliability. You have to be relied upon. These folks are traveling across the Atlantic. Virgin was relying on us to provide the cars. We could not let them down.
And you know what's interesting? Don and I get to travel quite a bit, and whatever time I ask him to show up, he's reliable. He will be there, so I appreciate that. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for listening. Between now and the next time we get to chat, you know what to do. Don't let anything or anyone rent space in your head. Keep taking care of those customers.